All right. Oh, baby.
The baby.
The strain of the episode.
We're hitting it hot, baby. This is we're starting this episode with the strain of the episode. You know what time it is. Well, you've already heard. You heard it, baby. The strain of the episode.
Cheyne, I don't know if you know this or not, but the strain of the episode this week is Gelato 33.
I'm actually smoking Gelato 33 right now.
Yeah.
But it was like 10, 15 seconds ago. Not right.
Well, what a world, what a place we live. I actually ran into a dude the other day that was selling some Gelato 33 on the side of the road. And he fucking just like real quick, like just broke down some knowledge for me. And I was like, well, what are you talking about, dude? But what he told me was originally Gelato 33 was from the famous cookie fam of the Bay Area. It's a cross between Sunset Sherbet and Thin Mint Girl Scout cookies. Since its birth, a number of phenotypes have been released, all with their own unique attributes. One of them is Gelato number 33, a balanced hybrid with compact buds, staying true to its cookie genetics. Like other gelato phenotypes,
Hybrid was the dude that told you all this shit.
It's the hybrid, yeah. Gelato number 33 is covered with fiery orange hairs, while its buds can be dark green to purple. With sweet citrus and fruity flavors, Gelato number 33 offers an uplifting and energetic high that is perfect for any post-work activity after a long day.
Damn, dude. Hybrid's fucking... at first, when you said you saw a dude on the side of the road, immediately I thought it was fucking Rasta Rob.
Nope, it was
because I heard that he came down the hill.
It was hybrid.
Recent.
And then as I was walking away, he yelled, "It's herbal, peppery, and citrusy.
Keep it underground.
Keep it underground." Dude, that brings up a very good point, Cheyne, is that it was just recently July 4th weekend, and it's the anniversary of the Psychedelic Wizard.
It is. I don't know if you guys know who the Psychedelic Wizard is, but you can search the hashtag, and in the midst of this old hippie dude that I don't know where he's from, but he's got a good take. You'll find some actual footage of the Psychedelic Wizard.
Well, we'll actually do one better. I think we should post it from the podcast page since we mentioned it on here. We'll just make it easier for anybody that actually follows the podcast. We'll just put it straight on our Instagram.
Maybe I'll do a re-edit and make like a best of.
Oh,
it's only 2 videos, but I could like mash those bitches up and then maybe put it to Back It Up Terry with Corn.
Back It Up Terry.
My God.
Yeah, that was a solid 4th of July meme, I thought, because I wasn't ready. And Jonathan Davis asked, "Oh, are you ready?" And I was thinking to myself, I'm not ready. I'm not ready.
Terry, what you doing, Terry?
That video will go down in July 4th history for sure, but the memes are solid. You got to mention the memes on the podcast.
Yeah. It's crazy that it's already it's the 6th of July now, which happy 22nd episode to you and to everyone listening.
22, what you going to do?
Right. But too old for Chris D'Elia, episode 22.
Oh,
I'm just kidding. We take our stance. We talked about it. If he did what is if he's been allegedly doing, that's fucked up. But if what his management team has already kind of rebutted with and shown the unedited screenshots and him calling out, I don't know.
Well, it turned into him being just like this serial predator to like, yeah, but he still did some like kind of shady, gross shit. You know what I mean? And I don't know all the facts, to be honest with you. I'm a firm believer that if you don't like somebody or the things that they do, then just don't fucking support them. Don't spend your money on them. That's what kind of, makes this country go round, is either people are buying your tickets and buying your merch, and
Right.
listening to your podcast, or they're not. So fucking, however it is that you want to form your opinions on these social matters that happen online, just, you know, I don't know. Just don't support them. I don't know what else to say.
And if everything's true, things will get proven. It's no doubt about that. But then if things aren't true, I think what's kind of fun in this, I think it's going to start happening more, which it hasn't happened at all for some reason. People that like accuse people of bullshit and then it's not true at all. It just kind of gets swept under the rug usually. I think we're about to enter the era where you kind of get called out on your accusation. And then maybe something bad happens to the person. I don't know. I feel like we're going to see that. I feel like he's loading up for like a really giant fucking reply. Like,
yeah, I've seen
I don't
that.
know.
I've seen that mentioned from like people on podcasts saying like he's just getting his ducks in a row and is just gonna rat-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta with screenshots and shit. But like, he seems like that type of dude, though. He seems like that type of meticulous dude that would do something like that, right?
It will, if you're not wrong.
Right.
Yeah, like if he was wrong, he'd probably just eat it and be like, "Ugh, fuck, here, 10,000 followers lost, whatever." Like, whatever it would be. But for the fact that he's just kind of been silent on it, I don't know. I'm curious. Crazy shit's happening. I'm just more blown away at the fact it's halfway through the fucking year, man.
More than halfway, dude.
Yeah, that's even worse. Or it's good. I don't know.
Well, I mean, it's the 187th day of the year, 188th
188th this
on a
year.
leap year in the Gregorian calendar.
It feels like 188.
Days, yeah, 178 days remain until the end of the year.
Fuck.
Yeah, there's a ways to go.
I know. Well, it's like crazy because have we passed the chaos? No one knows.
Or is it still
Kanye
in front of us?
Has announced that he is running for president of the United States of America.
The Matrix is broken, y'all. The Matrix is broken. The simulation is busted. Someone needs to pull the cartridge out and blow in it and then put it back in, and then maybe that shit will play right. I don't know if you guys, any of you youngins out there will get that reference, but that's a fucking straight NES, fucking old school Nintendo way of cleaning your shit and making sure your game played right.
I'm just so fucking confused on like what the fuck is like happening. I don't know. It's dope. It's kind of I don't know. YOLO, right? That's what they gave us.
Yeah.
I don't know. You know what else they gave us though? They gave us fucking 74th birthday.
Yeah.
George W. Bush.
You know, it's kind of weird.
July 6th. I miss George Bush right now.
Right.
I never thought I'd say that.
I feel like that's the general consensus amongst everyone was like, fuck. Like even George Bush, I mean, they did some heinous shit, but in comparison, like at least they probably would have dealt with this pandemic in a way that was like federally responsible. But like, I don't know, man. I don't know.
No, absolutely. For the record, I just scrolled past the Jeff Goldblum quote that Tim's going to hit at the end of this episode. I was trying to have him just surprise me, and that would have been such a fucking gangster surprise. But like, I just read it, and I was like, no way. Oh man, it's funny as fuck. Yeah, there's a lot of shit going on. Pretty much, we got some cool. I don't know. There's some cool music shit happened, but it's Kevin Hart's birthday too. I know we missed George Bush, but Kevin Hart. I like Kevin Hart.
Yeah,
I like Kevin Hart a lot.
Speaking of cool
a
music
lot.
shit, it's also Sylvester Stallone's birthday.
Oh my god!
And if you remember X Stallone X, dude, one of the
I know
fucking.
that's the music. It's 50 Cent as well, but you went with Sylvester Stallone.
Who's 50 Cent, dude? We're talking about fucking Sly Stallone. We're talking about Rocky, dude. What do you want me to say?
I know we did a
the city of
beatdown
Philadelphia like has a statue of that guy up. He's just a movie character.
Oh, that's one that you won't tear down. That's for sure.
Won't tear down Rocky.
We did like a beatdown band called X Stallone X when we were kids. It was pretty funny. I played drums in it. I think you, Harris, fucking John or Ben Heston played guitars. All played guitars.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Or maybe Ben played bass or something. I don't know.
I think that's right, actually. I think Ben played bass.
Oh my god, I'm trying to remember like who was all in this band. I feel like there was like 8 people, but
Metal Jeff sang for it, right? Or he sang on it. Or
he was one of the singers.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember it was like a Death Star type thing where we had like 10 singers.
Yeah. At one point, I remember we were recording in Gary Marizi's small ass little studio.
Yeah,
and it got so hot in there.
And Ben got naked.
Yeah, it was sweaty in there. It was a sweat box.
Yeah, that was hot as fuck. Yeah, we were doing gang vocals at the very end.
Are you really even recording a record if one of the dudes in the band doesn't get naked during the recording process? Like, how good is that album going to come out? How good is that piece of music going to come out?
You know, it's a trip is like sitting here and just trying to think back on that exact like session. It's very patchy, but I just remember it being so fucking funny. I'm trying to remember who was all there because Eddie was there. Controversial name now, but Black Eddie.
Yeah, yeah.
You can't say that anymore, but it was at the times. It was like there was 2 Eddies. There was White Eddie and Black Eddie. It was like we literally called White Eddie too. It's not like it was a one-way road. The fuck?
Yeah, White Eddie wasn't just Eddie, you know.
Ed. We could have gone Ed and Eddie, but then Nickelodeon had these like lawsuits and shit, dude. We would have gotten like a lawsuit. I don't know, dude. It's like cancel culture. I'm like afraid of everything I've done in my whole life. Like when I was like a kid, like we used to like literally fucking peg cars with fucking fruit and like all kinds of crazy shit like that, which isn't, and don't get me wrong, it's not that big of a deal. But I think about it now. One, if a kid fucking pegged me in my car with fruit, you know I'm getting out of the car and I'm one of those guys that chases those little fucks down.
Or at least talks to the parents, like...
No. I don't tell on them, and I'm not going to hurt the kids. I'm not going to do anything, but I'm going to chase those motherfuckers all the way till their final hiding place, and then I'm going to walk back to my car and throw their bikes somewhere or something. But like, I don't know. Just think about all the shit that we used to do, like as kids. It was like just borderline vandalism, like duct taping things, but just to like a giant extent. I don't know.
Yeah, it was. I mean,
toilet papering
toilet
papering a house would be a littering ticket now.
This seems to be like the cop out. It was a different time, but like, I don't know, man. It was a different time in a lot of ways.
Back in my day, you could waste toilet paper on houses. You didn't stock up for a pandemic.
Yeah.
Yeah, you were just a sore thumb if you were just straight up 2 a.m. buying like 400 rolls of toilet paper, like 10 kids.
Yeah, everybody knows.
Oh man,
how much toilet paper do you think toilet paper industry has sold just for toilet paper houses?
I don't know. How many eggs have I thrown instead of cooked?
I've definitely cooked more eggs
in my adult life. Yeah,
I mean. Just in life, I've cooked way more eggs than I've thrown.
I've thrown a lot of eggs, dude. I'm not even gonna name names, but we were just like kids, and I won't name names. Parker Mattis, because this is funny because he lived like right across the street. Well, there's some like other kids involved in shit, but we were such fucking hoodlums, man. You know what I thought about too recently that we did is that we used to make dummies and lay them in like a bike in the middle of the road that looked like a kid just got like hit, but it was just like it was just a dummy.
Jesus.
But in like full on clothes and shit, like in the bike lane, people would get out of their cars and like try to go help them, and then realize we'd be sitting on a roof across the street filming that shit.
Yeah, but to put it in context too, this was also when like CKY was fucking booming.
Dude, I can truly say too, a lot of the stuff that we were doing was like, yes, in that same time, but we were like the kids that were doing it and then saw videos that other people were doing this too.
Yeah.
So it was like, because we're like Josh Hansen's family made dummies and had that Halloween house and all that. So like inspiration was close by, where we just did year-round dummies. Not Josh, but yeah, we did.
What a dummy.
He's been real political. I talked about this last episode. I just want to chime on. This is what happens when we start the episode with bong rips. But how fucking hilarious has it been watching everybody on the internet, just their stance? Like seeing that one, won't name names too, but somebody making a post about how like your silence to learn about something else is louder than the ignorance to not. And it was like this person's fucking almost 40 and diehard believes in God, like American Christian God too, not just like a higher power and a spiritual type thing. It's like commercial God. Like
Commercial God.
Like believes that all the people in the Bible were white. Like fucking, I don't know. It's just been so crazy, man. It's been crazy.
It's like that meme. I know that this is going to be hard to handle, but nobody in the Bible was white.
Right.
Well, it's been a 4th of July to celebrate, and if you hear, I hear the party train coming.
At first, I thought it was the fucking political trains. Instagram.
No, we're going party train instead. And if you listen closely, it's coming, and it's coming loud.
That's what she said. You know, it's the Michelada man. Pretty soon here, if these quarantine pounds keep adding up, we're going to be changing this up to the Michelob minute.
Yeah.
As well, because, yeah.
I'm sticking full flavor Michis, baby.
Yeah, they've been out of the picante ones that I like. Cheers, my friend. Yeah.
Cheers,
Cheers.
Bacha.
We do a cyber cheers right there for everyone listening. You guys can join in. Clinky clinkies. But they've been out of all the ones that I like. And not to say that I don't like these, but I've 100% resorted to Budweiser Clamatos.
It's really not one of the worst.
The Cheladas.
Ones.
They're good. They're great.
Yeah, to be honest.
But they're not my favorite.
Yeah. Actually, I kind of like the Bud Light ones a little better because the Chelada flavor kind of comes through more. Know what I'm saying?
Yeah, there's not Chelada flavor coming out.
You know where you know where there is a lot of flavor coming out is from our list of.
Oh yeah, dude. Full flavor. None of these beers personally would be good with micheladas.
No.
But I would do it. I would do all of them with michelada if I had to.
I've never tried a IPA michelada, and that I kind of just gave the cat out of the bag. Our list of is our top IPAs.
IP ain't down, dude.
IP ain't down. We figured we're two millennials with beards. We wouldn't be doing our self-service if we didn't give you our list of favorite IPAs we've had over the years.
It's a good list, too. Actually, these are really good lists.
I'd like somebody to try to argue this list. There's not a bad beer on here.
I'm glad that the one that you had jotted down first brings back the best memories as well.
Yeah.
Because we had a summer day that started at fucking BT's Barbecue. It started at BT's and they had this beer on tap.
Mm-hmm.
And because they had this beer on tap, we ended up drinking so much of it, we had to take a lift. Or I think Karen might have picked us up. And then we relocated or something. But we went to the brewery and got more of said beers. And that's 28 Haze Later by Beach City.
Oh, man. Like you said, for nostalgic reasons, for sentimental reasons, but also because it was just a damn good beer. It was a good enough beer that after we had a full lunch, we then went to the brewery to grab a fucking to-go
We got drunk.
growler.
We got really drunk there and then got a growler after.
Exactly. So we stayed for like another, I want to say like 4 rounds. I think we kind of went a little hard that evening, if I remember correctly.
I think we chilled there long enough to get a pastrami pizza from. I could be mixing trips there, but I think we stayed there so long. We stayed there so long. We got a what a lot of pastrami pizza where they put the pastrami, mustard, and pickles on the pizza. Oh my god, so good!
It actually is pretty fucking good. It's pretty goddamn good. But if you guys see that, I know that they still have it in its rounds. If you guys see it, definitely grab yourself some. Beach City Brewery, 28 haze later.
Yeah, and on that hazy too, dude, we bring it local to me now. I got to introduce you to this beer. I drank a lot of them. I mailed some down to you. Allegedly mailed some down to you guys, and caught that. And it's the Tropic Haze by Silver City.
Yeah, that's a fucking rock solid beer. This is my daily water container still. The fucking
dude.
I got a hydro flask from there that was like a growler, but really solid hazy, really cool little brew house right there in like Bremerton area, right? It's like
they have one in Silverdale and then there's the one in Bremerton. We went to the Bremerton one.
Yeah.
I think it's Bremerton, Port Orchard or some shit. I don't know. Up on the peninsula.
It was right around the corner from Bremerton for sure.
The peninsula. Oh, dude.
So next we're going.
This is a good one.
Yeah, next we're going. This is a legendary beer. Like, I had it for the first time, honestly, and I'm not even trying to be a snob, but probably well over 10 years ago. And we had a couple buddies that were like big beer nerds turned brewers. And this is still a coveted beer. Like if you go to Total Wine and More, they have a limit on how many you can buy, and usually it's like 1 or 2. But it's Russian River's Pliny the Elder. Not a hazy IPA, definitely a filtered IPA, and but definitely some of the best like cascadey, piney hops.
It's lighter in body, but it's way heavier in hops and taste.
Yeah, so not as malty, way more on the piney side, a hoppy side. So great beer. If you guys see it out and about or your local like brew seller of your choice has it, grab yourself a bottle and try it.
Yeah, man. I'm sure you guys could get this down there. Especially go to High Times or something like that. But Block 15 out of Oregon, they have this Sticky Hands. And this old farm, when I was working at the pharmacy when I first moved up here, this old pharmacist dude, we used to talk beers all the time, and then he was his wife was from San Diego, so he had traveled down there, and we're talking about Southern California breweries and stuff like that. And then he went on this trip to Oregon, and he came back with some of these, and he gave me a 4-pack of them. And I saved them, and then I drank them on Mount Rainier. So it was just pretty cool.
That's pretty tight.
And it was fucking just super good, dude. Sticky Hands by Block 15. I don't even know how to describe it. It's just fucking amazing IPA.
Yeah.
Got to try it. Right. I'm a millennial hipster with a beard.
Hey, dude.
Believe me.
All right, the last one I'm going to throw out there is from my favorite brewery on the planet. They've actually been expanding quite a bit. I know they have a Portland place. They've got a downtown LA location, but started in Loma Linda down in San Diego. Modern Times Brewery. Their Dino World Double Hazy IPA is top of the line as far as like I got really into hazies and juicy IPAs. And I still am. I've kind of taken a little break for caloric, break, especially during this quarantine. I've been trying to drop a little LBs here and there. It's been working out, especially since I'm like cooking all meals and just eating them at home and shit. You know what I mean? For the most part,
all of them in IPAs.
Oh yeah, just slathering them up in IPAs. But I went off on a tangent. You're right, dude. That's what happens when you start an episode with Good old BT.
Oh, I liked it. I was bringing you back. I wasn't even calling it a tangent. I was just, I'll steer you. I got you.
Hold on to me, Papa.
I'll throw you softballs.
Hold on to me, Papa. But
no, dude, modern times. So they've gotten like fucking really big now, but their
employee
beers are
owned
quality beers. Like those are really good beers.
I can't even imagine how many times this brewery has probably been offered to be completely bought out, but the owners decided to double down on their independence and give their employee owned. So if you work for the company,
4th of July off.
No, you get a piece of the company.
Oh,
you know what I mean? You get a
double
piece
down
of the
on
profits.
independence.
And that's huge, man. When it's employee owned and everybody's like, hey, that means that if we have a up quarter and we're fucking making way more beer, we had way more sales, that everybody gets in on that. You know what I mean? And that's
right. Everybody's getting laid.
I don't know. Just their model's respectable. I've eaten at the downtown LA location. It's all vegan food, but it's super bomb. They have like carne asada fries. It's all plant based, but it's fucking super bomb. You know, like
no, I believe it, dude.
But Dino World, one of the juiciest, best tasting IPAs that I think's come out of that brewery, and they have a shitload of really good beers. So that's pretty high praise as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah, dude. Oh yeah. I'd say my final one. It's just I got a couple. I was gonna go honorable mention. I just like the name. Willie Mays Hayes from Seven Seas. That was just a clever name.
Yeah.
I liked it.
Seven Seas has a good beer. You sent me some as well.
They've got great beer.
Yeah.
That one's not on the list. Great name though. But Bodhi, I don't know how to say it. Bodhi. Bodhi. I've always said
Bodhi, baby.
Yeah, I've always said Bodhi. But from Columbus Brewing Company, their double IPA is fucking that Bodhi.
Is that Bodhi?
Bodhi. Oh, it's fucking great. It's a good one. I drank through a lot of those before, and I'll get you.
Well, that brings us to everybody's favorite section: party with people of the past. We're getting it strong this one. I feel really strong about this party with people of the past, and I'll tell you why. Because I'm a musician, first off, but I'm also an ex-saxophone player. All right. And as an ex-saxophone player, I have to admit it when I say it, I got into some like big band and some good like classic fucking jazz stuff. I'm not embarrassed about that at all. You know what I mean? It's like the foundations of so much music. It's like music experimentation at its finest, but like these big band conductors and these dudes, were just legends, you know, and Louie Armstrong, he jammed with them all. And Louie Armstrong is our party with people of the past, baby.
My man.
So Louie Armstrong, the reason we chose Louie too, a correlation is that today is his birthday. He was born on, his death day. He died on July 6th.
Which makes it all of our birthdays because we can celebrate his life together.
Yeah. If you don't know who he is, famous trumpet and cornet player, jammed with...
Yeah, Louie Armstrong. He did Bobby's World.
What a wonderful...
No, I'm just kidding. That's Louie Anderson. Yeah, I love him. Louie Armstrong.
No, but
Louie Armstrong. He's an astronaut.
Not at all. Famous musician. He jammed with like Duke Ellington. I know that there's like some classic jams of his and Duke Ellington, and Duke Ellington is like legit legend, dude. Legit legend. The Duke.
Without Louie, there's no Bleeding Gums Murphy.
Yeah,
tell you that much. That was the saxophone player from The Simpsons.
So my idea of partying with Louie Armstrong, I think like most of the people we pick, there's a theme of us picking musicians that it would just be dope to just jam with. But I'm talking about like
he openly smoked weed.
A really dark like jazz club, underground jazz club, fucking lights dimmed. We're smoking jazz cabbage until the fucking sun comes up, and we are just fucking on an improvisational super highway, if you know what I'm saying. Just going down highway, just jamming. You got blisters, you know what I mean? You're running out of air from fucking 2 tooting into that trumpet.
Giving
It doesn't matter, dude. Yeah, drinking fucking scotch. It's this is the setting that I'm thinking. Definitely smoking like actual tobacco cigarettes in there. Just it's real thick with tobacco smoke.
I'm not doing that.
Well, you're gonna breathe it anyways if you're jamming on this sesh.
I only smoke cigarettes when I'm on ecstasy. I don't think I'm gonna be on.
I don't think it's not in my distant future.
I don't think that's gonna be on the Louie Jam sesh. No, I think it would be sick. Like you were saying, it would just be like an improv jam. And that's what those dudes did. Like a lot of the music writing, I mean, they had an idea. They obviously knew what key they wanted to sit in. They had a good broad idea of where they wanted to go with, say, whatever the song was, and then they just fucking sit back and jam. Fucking let it ride.
A lot of these guys are fucking improvisational wizards, though. Like legit, like Louie Armstrong for sure, the type of fucking trumpet player that could just sit in on any like jazz quartet in the country and be able to just hop into a jam with them and fucking provide some sweet silky leads.
Dude, imagine him being around right now and recording. Like we recorded some fucking crazy metal. We got on this crazy metal kick recently in the last couple weeks since we talked to y'all last.
Yeah.
But imagine Louie coming in and being like, hey, hello, Tim and Cheyne, I love you. Well, let me lay down some saxophone.
Trumpet.
And then anything.
Or cornet.
Let me lay down some silky smooth licks.
Would you not want that on a jam, dude? I think we could make it work in metal.
Dude, I just, like you said, I just want to chill with him. I just want to smoke weed with him.
I'm just going to mic his trumpet and then just distort the shit out of it, you know? Just make it a fucking shredding lead.
I wish there was like some crazy, like, scandalous shit we knew about him. Like, we got to start. I'm taking this upon myself, too. I got to find some fucking. I'm going to start finding like a juicy detail. I think in the long run, he was a goddamn saint, which is great, which is like a good. I mean, I'm sure there was something, but everything that I've ever heard, or like story wise, or like you see these documentaries and shit, it's like, dude was just a legend. But like,
all right, dude. Well, like
how Lisa Left Eye lit that dude's house on fire, type shit.
Hey, did you mean that pun that you threw in there where you said he was the Saints? Because I'm pretty sure. Oh, when the Saints go marching in. I'm pretty sure he's got a rendition of that, if you know what I'm saying. But here, just like he was.
You got the Rona?
No, I wish, dude. Are you kidding me, dude? We took bong hits. Don't freak me out. So
no, it's like how we're really wired is like I make a joke like that, and then now what you guys don't know is I'm actually sitting here in my own head like panicking, like, oh my god, I hope I don't have.
Yeah. I think everybody is like feeling a little bit of that. But Louie Armstrong he made no secret of his fondness for marijuana, which he described as 1,000 times better than whiskey. In 1930, when the drug was still not widely known, he and drummer Vic Burton were arrested after police caught them smoking a joint outside the Cotton Club in California.
I don't know if you knew this, but Vic Burton is actually the great-great-grandfather of Tim Burton.
Really?
No, I don't know. I was going to say that or the Burton snowboards, but
you got me there. I was like, damn, did he really know that off the top of his head?
We got to start all these. We got to start all these episodes off with bong hits and just let them get like real weird in the middle. It like we almost went dark, didn't, kept it out, kept it in the light. Then we fucking just start telling you guys like fake information on shit.
Yeah, Yeah, but Shane alluded to it earlier, actually. But him and I have been jamming this metal project, and we thought this would be a great place for us to debut it.
Dude, you guys want to hear it?
I think that we should fucking play it for him.
There you go. That was it. Hope you guys loved it. Hope you loved it.
Yeah, if you guys
love it.
if you guys like it, stay tuned. You can buy it at Best Buy in 2022
For your entertainment.
A Best Buy exclusive
In the Magnolia home
theater.
home theater center.
Yeah.
Though that's it. We got it on Blu-ray.
Yeah, and I think
It's been a dope song, honestly. Just tossing back ideas, not to ever be a diss to any of our drummer friends. Really, Corey Blaine, I know you listen to this. I feel sad now that I'm saying this, because we love all of our drummer friends, but we've been very happy with the computer. Because it takes better to us yelling at it. It doesn't feel like I'm being an asshole to it when I tell it to change its ways. I always feel bad with drummers. I always have like all these wacky ideas, and I keep pitching ideas, and then eventually they're probably just like, yo, dude, I'm the drummer. But me as like a fucking crazy person, like that's just not how it works if you want me to be in the jam. And
sure.
With a computer, it's just like, yeah, let's just move this over. We're just gonna move this over. But it's been fun, man. It sounds real. It sounds like a real band.
Well, yeah. I mean, we played the instruments on it. We just programmed the drums.
Yeah. It's been a lot of fun. I forgot about metalcore. Like shreddy ass Darkest Hour style fucking just riffs, dude.
Yeah.
Riffs.
I fucking love Darkest Hour, man.
It's been nice, dude. We've been riffing. But
Spliffing and riffing.
Spliffing and riffing. I've been rolling a lot of blunts, dude. I think I've been talking about it on the last couple episodes because it's been a minute now. The blunts. I think I'm addicted to tobacco now.
Yeah.
I lied about the ecstasy comment. I smoke tobacco when I smoke blunts, technically. And yeah, they've been fucking me up, dude.
Yeah, dude.
They've been fucking me up. We forgot to tell you this, but in 1978, Eddie Mahoney, he changed his name to Eddie Money.
And what a fucking decision. All he did was just rearrange the letters a little, you know? Well, you take one out,
Right?
he took one out and then bought a vowel. Now he's Eddie Money.
Right? 1973, Queen released their first single, Keep Yourself Alive. They obviously went on to do stuff.
I'd say so.
I don't know. I forgot about this little page of shit, so I just found it in the folder. 1965, Jefferson Airplane was formed in San Francisco, California.
Yep.
White Rabbit, baby.
Yep. And then later turned into Jefferson's Starship. We
Starship.
built this city.
We built
This city on rocket.
and roll. I like that harmony. Has always been my favorite. What else? 1964, July 6, 1964, in London, the Beatles, their first film, A Hard Day's Night, it premiered at the Pavilion Theater. Today in Beatles history.
Ooh. Also, today is the day that John McCartney and
Wait,
John Lennon and Paul McCartney both met.
and they fucked and created John McCartney.
The Beatles.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy day.
Yeah, I just made that up.
You can imagine what it would be like. Yeah, imagine. Imagine.
Hello, Paul. When was the last time you watched Yellow Submarine?
When we were on acid in the room back in the day. Not even kidding. That's the last time I watched it. I think we watched Yellow Submarine, and then I think we talked about We watched Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Yeah.
And then I think we talked about that before on the podcast. That same night, we also watched Yellow Submarine. I think it was like back to back. I think we watched both of them like 4 times in total. It's like if you really think about like the 16 hours of fried brain that was going on, but you know. But yeah, you guys do know because we told you. We didn't need to tell you, but that's the perks of us. Transparency, baby.
Yeah.
We're telling you guys everything.
You'll get it all here.
I admit way too much shit on this. I dropped too many names of people that will later on hate me because they can't become politicians because allegedly, I don't know, whatever. We're putting it out there. We don't care. Fuck off if you don't like it. But
yeah,
you know,
yeah,
it's been a weird year. It's gonna stay weird. We're gonna keep bringing some weird shit.
Yeah, we'll keep the weirdness coming.
Teasing metal tunes or teasing whatever tunes.
Yeah, you guys play.
I'm gonna start trying to write a new joke for every episode. Because we got Kill Tony coming in October, so if it actually does come through, you know I'm signing up for a minute.
Hell yeah!
So maybe I don't know. We still got crazy guests coming, and by coming I mean fucking everything's wireless anyways or remotely, so it's pretty chill.
Yeah, you don't know what we're gonna spring on you, whether it's Gary Payton or Morgan Freeman stopping by. You're gonna get a lot
Gary
of visits.
hit me up, dude.
Yeah.
Gary hit me up because we've been smoking that Gelato 33, and he rolls with Cookies, the original Girl Scout cookies company that started it. So,
oh,
yeah.
He's GP. Why would you expect less?
What else we got? Is that it?
I think that's it. We're going to cap this off with a Goldblum quote, and a goddamn good one, if I might add. So this has been a great episode. Thank you, Cheyne. Thank you guys for listening. And here's your
thank you, man.
Jeff Goldblum quote for the episode. What goes up must come down. Jeff Goldblum.
Love y'all.
Thanks for listening to the Dirty 30 podcast. Make sure you like, subscribe, review, all that fun stuff. Catch us on social media, TDTPcast.